You guys, here we have the 2023 Ferrari Purosangue. What an awesome SUV. It doesn't look like anything else out on the road. It's definitely something that's just mind-boggling and just awesome, folks. This is more of a big sports car than it is an SUV. That's how awesome it's look. Now, Ferrari doesn't call it an SUV. It would be terrible to call this an SUV. The Ferrari Purosangue is a four-door, four-seater. Front, mid-mounted 6.5 liter V12 engine, kicking out 715 whopping horsepower, folks. You're talking about 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Top speed, almost 200 miles per hour. 8-speed dual clutch transaxle for 49.51 weight distribution. This is amazing. I mean, can you imagine handling corners in this? I mean, this is something phenomenal. And when I look at it, I say to myself, I wonder if this particular Ferrari, will you have to be a part of a club in order to buy it? I don't think they're going to just sell this to anybody. But if they're going to compete with the Lamborghini Urus, and if Lamborghini Urus, if you got the money, you can get one. So hopefully Ferrari is in the same thing, but Ferrari's a little bit different though. It's like a gentleman's agreement that you can't modify. And I believe in strongly not modifying automobiles. And that's what keeps the value of the Ferrari up. It's that they don't allow that. And they don't allow it really to be serviced at other dealers besides Ferrari or tuning shops, anything like that. And that's to keep the value of it. But I tell you what, this is one awesome SUV. I call it SUV. But something phenomenal, folks. 8-speed dual clutch transaxle. It reminds you of the GTC4 Lusso. But something bigger. Something fantastic. This is amazing. Now check out the Ferrari page. I don't know if you guys checked it out already, but let's just take a look at the video. This is just straight out amazing, folks. Has Ferrari done it, folks? I mean, this is just straight out amazing, folks. I used to always like the GTC 4 Lusso, but I think this is something different. This is something phenomenal. This is taking the Purosangue to the next level, folks. Now, Ferrari has thrown everything in its arsenal at this particular V12 glorious SUV. This is something that's like the 296 GTB 812 Competition. And it goes farther. The Ferrari active suspension technology systems using these dampening system that's actually looks fantastic, folks. It is just amazing. Let's take a look at this. You're talking about 48-volt electric motor actuation, precise spool valve technology. Now the dampers are fitted with its own electric motors, which is going to make a big difference, folks. Take a look at the V12 engine too. The V12 at a 65-degree angle, 725 CV maximum power. Now let's hit that power button. Wow. It's just amazing. Let's turn it off. This is just phenomenal, folks. I mean, make me want to hit it again just to see us how nice. Now let's take a look at the powertrain. Now the V12 on paper, driving thrills in practice. Folks, the way the engine goes up inside of the, basically it almost looks like it's inside of the cabin, inside the dashboard, but lowering the center of gravity, making it just right, making that weight distribution from what we said earlier, making it almost 50-50, folks. That's what's just straight out amazing about this. And look at that placement, look at the axle. A sports car engine is just something phenomenal, folks. Continuous improvement. I mean, Ferrari's always changing things. They're always changing the game. And when they come out, they always, they always set themselves apart, and they always keep in the tradition of the Ferrari. That's what makes it phenomenal. Precise technology. Folks, the engine direct injection system comprises of 2 high pressure fuel pumps. 350 bar delivers fuel to the injectors, to the combustion chambers. And the system comprised 12 coils, spark plugs, constantly monitored by the ECU, which is just amazing. I mean, just look at that. The symphony, the way the engine sounds, the soundtrack is superb, and changing gears is just something otherworldly, folks. This is amazing. I mean, look at this is just definitely a 4-seater. And the way it's designed, it looks quite rigid and quite strong, folks. This is amazing. The Purosangue looks fantastic. Let's look at the design and the aerodynamics. I mean, just look at the way the air flows over this. It's just amazing how it goes up inside, how it's just sculpted, and it looks just fantastic. I mean, the aero bridge right here. Then you have the windshield, the angles, the virtual rear screen wipers, so you don't have to even use windshield wipers anymore. This is just phenomenal. This is what I think is really nice, the air bridge. I think that's just phenomenal, and how the air comes through here and comes right through here, and then this right here, known as the air bridge. Amazing, folks. Just straight out amazing. Let's discover more. The wind sculpted. I mean, take a look at that. A lot of thought and a lot of engineering went into this. It's just phenomenal. Not only a few people are going to be able to afford this, but it is just amazing. Which is just phenomenal. You're talking about 4,482 pounds this baby weighs. This is something nice. From the back end, and from the genuine Ferrari lounge. Let's look at the interior. Look at the way that it's made. I mean, just look at that. It's just something phenomenal. I mean, the way the seats and how the windows almost go up toward the shoulders. I mean, so it's just going to be such a nice cockpit. A dual cockpit at that. I mean, look at that. Your passenger can also enjoy something for them to enjoy to keep them preoccupied. Wow. And its seats in the back are just phenomenal. You guys, thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day. This is something terrific.